but 4. Unbelievable.
All right, we'll start it off with the NBA, and then we'll cover the NHL in this spot. And we'll begin with the Bucks and Celtics. And I assume that bettors are flocking to the windows to bet the Celtics now because Charles Barkley has said the Celtics are toast and will not win another game. Well, if Barkley says it, I'm going the other way. Fade Chuck, not you, Chuck, that Chuck. What do you think?
I think you can make a case for Boston in this game, guys. I really do. I mean, down 2-1 in the series. They're at home. This is an opportunity for them to kind of hold serve and go to Game 5. I think Boston is live in this game, personally.
You look at that last game, Milwaukee shot over 50% in Game 3 after shooting just 34 and 43% in the first two games. The two teams combined for 31 made three-pointers. They both hit 40% from three-point land, and they had a ton of foul shots in that game, 68 foul shots attempted, with Boston hitting 30 of 32 from the stripe. Where am I going with all that? I'm looking at the under tonight. I'm going to see a reversal tonight, and Boston this is the season for Boston. And I think for Boston to have any shot, they need to get into a half-court game with Milwaukee, not transition. I'm looking under as the bet.
Now, the Warriors and Rockets is obviously the marquee matchup tonight. We'll cover it again later in the show, but we want to talk about it now. And, Chuck, this is one where the market is making a very strong statement on Golden State because this is a big shift in the point spread from Game 3 to Game 4, even though the Rockets won Game 3.
Yeah, I think you looked at Game 3 and you think about the point spread, though. That's a key component because in the last minute there, you saw, I think in the last 45 seconds, you saw Curry miss a layup and a dunk that altered the point spread. The spread was 3.5. It falls 5. And you're right. There is. I think when you talk about the Warriors after losing that game, I understand why there's a significant change. We're looking to put up the number that we think will draw the best two-way action. And having Houston that same number, I think you see it one-sided.
Yes.
So I think that's the reason you're seeing that. Curry needs to get out of that slump a little bit. This is a series everybody talked about, that Houston was going to be live and could they overtake Golden State? But that's going to be a fun game to watch tonight, guys.
I don't know who's going to win the game. I mean, I see where the market is. They're very confident Golden State's going to win this game. I'm not sure. I think it's a great game to watch. I mean, this is one time where I want to focus on this game in the NBA and catch it all, not just the last 2 minutes, which is normally what I do in the NBA. This should be a lot of fun, and I would think that this will be the main attraction at Sunset Station tonight.
Oh, it definitely is, guys. This is a marquee game. I mean, again, you talked about Houston going into the playoffs, and that was the one team everybody said. So now you've got Golden State up 2-1. The game's in Houston. This is their series. They can't afford to go down 3-1 going back to Golden State, but they can make this series awfully interesting, put a lot of pressure on the Warriors, and I think there's a lot of pressure on Curry to bounce back a little bit and have a good game. That's why you see the Warriors the favorite here. I think we're going to need the Rockets tonight, but I'm okay with that because I think it's going to be a great game, and it wouldn't surprise me to see this series all tied at 2-2 at the end of the evening.
I'll save my full analysis for the marquee matchup, but Chuck, you said that you made an adjustment on the line because you had to deal with what was going to come from the public reaction. That was done, 3.5 to 1.5. And yet now we're seeing this game. I'm seeing picks around town. It's still getting
Warriors could go off -1.
Yeah, and to me, that's too much. I'm sorry.
You're right, though, Dave. It is going to. I think it will go off. The Warriors, the favorite. And again, I mean, that's just the adjustment we had to make. We talked about even making it further, but I think the Rockets at home can. I think making it any further to initially start was a little bit too much of an adjustment, but we talked about the fact that you could see this go, more and more towards Golden State, and they could actually go the favorite. But, we put the number up, and the public will tell us pretty quickly if it's too high or too low in most cases.
On the ice, 2 elimination games tonight with the 2 home teams looking to stay alive. The Bruins taking on the Blue Jackets, and I'll just throw in my 2 cents on this one. The Bruins' top line, when it's rolling, is the best line in the league. And that line is rolling right now. And Columbus is not getting anything much from either of their first 2 lines. I think the Bruins are going to put the Blue Jackets away tonight. Boston just looks like they got a better team to begin with. I think Columbus came in with just extraordinary momentum coming out of that great sweep against Tampa Bay. The Bruins had a much tougher series against the Maple Leafs, so I thought it was advantage Columbus early. But I don't think that advantage is there anymore, and I think the Bruins As a small dog tonight, to me, they're a good value bet. I don't think the Bruins should be the underdog tonight, Chuck. What's the market think?
Yeah, I think when you look at Columbus and, with what they did at the trade deadline and knowing that they have, such big UFAs and Duchesne and Panarin and Bobrovsky, that they had a lot to prove. And the way they played against Tampa, I think they came into this series a little loose. I think they're still going to be a little loose tonight for a team that had never won a series, beating Tampa. I think this one goes 7, guys. I think Columbus, I know they're a very small favorite here, but it wouldn't surprise me to see Columbus play like they did in those last 2 games against Tampa and force a Game 7 here.
The only thing that bothers me with Tampa is right now they're not scoring goals. Columbus, I'm sorry, yeah. They 3 goals or less, 5 straight games, and in 3 of those games it was 2 goals or less. And here's a little stat on Columbus. In home games when revenging a loss of 1 goal or less, the last 2 seasons, they're just 4-12. I'm on Boston to take this one.
And I'm becoming convinced that, every year we see one team that's the most opportunistic in the league. It's got to be San Jose. I mean, every time an opponent makes a mistake, the Sharks take advantage of it. They did it again in the last game. I mean, game 3, actually, where, it was the last game. It's a 1-0 game. Colorado, late second period. The Avalanche take a penalty, and sure enough, before the end of the period, San Jose ties it up, and they get that momentum going into the third period, and they scored another goal and put it away. I mean, you just can't make a mistake against this team, and that's why the pressure tonight is on Colorado. One other thing, they better get out of the gate a little bit quicker because San Jose has been the better first-period team throughout this series, and if they get ahead tonight, the Avalanche might not be able to catch up. I hope Colorado does because I've got a series bet on them, but to be honest with you, I'm not all that optimistic that the Avalanche are going to survive this game. I don't say I'm going to bet against them, but I'm not sure I love them here.
Well, I'm happy to root for whoever we need when they drop the puck tonight, guys. But I think, in Colorado's case, they with the way they played against Calgary, and they've been right in this series in so many games. They're still a very young team. I've been really impressed with the way McKinnon has played and getting Cal Maker there. He's been playing so well. But I think on the other side, you've got Martin Jones, who, with how much scrutiny he was under in that night series, the way he's kind of saved his postseason to some degree and turns it around. I think there is, of course, more pressure on Colorado tonight. But if they happen to win this game, I think that really switches a lot to another Game 7 that Jones has to win. Pavelski won't play in this game, but there's a chance that he could play in Game 7. Just from a fan's perspective and my side of the counter, I'm hoping both these series go to Game 7, guys.
This has been a zigzagger's dream, this series. May not work in the NBA, but, boy, it's working here in the hockey playoffs, especially in this one. I got to look at Colorado to get it down, but they got to get more than 22 shots on goal that they had in the last game. They got to be more aggressive in attacking from the start and put that pressure on Jones. And we've seen Jones, his worst games have come on the road in the postseason. Let's see if they can get it done and get that Game 7.
All right. Going to be some fun action tonight. There'll be some baseball as well. We already had one game go final as the Reds survived a B delay early in the game. At the beginning of the game, actually, it was like 45 minutes because they had a B issue in Cincinnati. And then the Reds just destroyed the Giants after that. A whole big slate of action tonight. Where's the best place to watch that and all the NBA and NHL action? It's got to be at Sunset Station, Chuck.
Yeah, it's great. You got all the big screens and plenty of windows open, a lot of fun, guys. I mean, just this time of year when you've got so much going on, if you could have seen the crowd on Saturday for the Derby with games going on and wall-to-wall people and just the sound and the atmosphere, it's really contagious throughout the property. So love it when the guests come out and enjoy big games like we have going on tonight. Wish we could have all the games on with audio, but, on the big screens because that San Jose, Colorado game is going to be great. And you've got the Golden State Houston game tonight as well. But Golden State and Houston will be the feature game on with audio, but we'll have all these big games on tonight, including all the baseball games as well.
And a reminder that whatever you're betting, it's great to be there, but why stand in line? Even if you're at Sunset Station, if you've got STN installed on your phone and got an account set up, you can relax in your seat, bet while the game's going on, bet before the game. You got an opinion for the next game right after one game ends, you can bet that as well. It's a cinch with the mobile device.
Oh, it's great. We love it again when the guests are out there. But if you can't get out, just come on in, get signed up for a mobile app, and you've got the convenience of both the race and sports side. You sign up for both sides, and you can play from anywhere. For an extra $10, if you have $10 invested in a race, you can actually watch that race as well on your mobile device. You've got the in-play on sports, which is so great this time of year with both the NHL and NBA playoffs going on, and scores and games are shifting on the fly. So it really is a great tool. A lot of times guests will just have the mobile app and be playing that from the comfort of their seat in the book because the lines are long and they just want to be comfortable. But it is a great thing. Come on and get signed up for SDN Mobile. You put $500 in action, you get $50 back. You can earn up to 10%. So come on in, get signed up for that, and it's a great way to enjoy race and sports throughout the Valley.
And it's going to be bonus Chuck Esposito this week because we're going to have you back on Friday as well, right, Chuck?
Yep, that's great. Look forward to it, guys. Always enjoy being out with you guys and chatting, and we'll have a better idea on Friday later in the week what's going on in both the NBA and NHL.
Thanks, Chuck. Appreciate it.
All right, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Good stuff with Chuck Esposito, and we will have 2 for 1 with Chuck this week because he'll be on Friday to take a look at what's happening with the updated playoff scene at that time, and, of course, baseball, and we might even get into some NFL as well. Meantime, we'll take a break, and we will come back, and we haven't talked baseball at all. We're going to get to tonight's action next.
The Las Vegas Sports Line.
You know those smoking vehicles you see on the road? The toxins they emit soak into our soil and water and then get absorbed by plants and animals. So keep Nevada's air healthy. Report smoking vehicles at smogspotter.com.
We're here with Chuck, founder of Dollar Loan Center. Chuck, one of the coolest things you do is establish credit lines for customers in advance. So how's that work?
Let's say you don't quite need a loan today, but might every so often and really just want to find out how much you qualify for and how it works. We do this every day at Dollar Loan Center, and the customers just love it. I'm not sure of any other company that offers this.
Okay, but how long does it take and how much does it cost?
We don't charge anything, and it normally only takes around 30 minutes. People are always curious about how much cash they can get, and it's way better to know this before you get into a jam. We'll process your application, let you know how much you qualify for, and then you're ready to go when you need a loan in the future.
Who wouldn't want to take advantage of that? Get up to $5,000 in just minutes at Dollar Loan Center. We have over 50 locations, and our friendly Dollar Loan Center staff are ready to help. You can also apply over the phone or online at don'tbebroke.com.
Licensed by Nevada Financial Institutions Division. Customer must meet the normal loan qualifications. To review loan qualifications, visit us at don'tbebroke.com. Certain limitations may apply. Loans are subject to approval.
You can really save time and energy by using Walmart's grocery pickup and delivery. To start, use the Walmart grocery app or order online. Pickup is free and can be at an exact time. There's a small fee for delivery, but you can pick the 1-hour window you want. And Walmart staff selects the best items for you no matter what it is. Fresh foods, bulk items, doesn't matter. There's a money-back satisfaction guarantee. And you can use the code WOWFRESH for $10 off on $50 or more. It's totally a great service. Walmart grocery pickup and delivery. It's quick, easy, and convenient.
Mother's Day is this Sunday, and ProFlowers is offering an amazing special. 1 dozen assorted roses for Mom for $19.99. And as a special bonus, double the roses and get a premium vase for just $9.99 more. Go to proflowers.com, click on the blue microphone, and enter the secret code 7575. With fresh flowers, express delivery, and unique vases and accessories that Mom will love, ProFlowers has everything you need to get your Mother's Day shopping done for all the moms you know. Order now from ProFlowers to get amazing savings. Just pick a delivery date and its freshness is guaranteed or your money back. 1 dozen assorted roses sent fresh from the farms and guaranteed to stay fresh and beautiful for at least 7 days, starting at $19.99. Or double the roses and get a premium vase for just $9.99 more. Order now because Mother's Day is this Sunday. The only way to get this amazing deal is to go to proflowers.com, click on the microphone in the upper right corner, and enter the secret code 7575. That's proflowers.com, secret code 7575.
Thank you, Southern Nevada, for making News 3 your #1 choice for news.
Thank you.
When you wake up
and before you go to bed.
Thank you for making News 3 your #1 choice for news.
Hey, Dave Cokin with John Lyons from Lyons Physical Therapy. John, what type of injuries do you treat at LPT?
Dave, we treat a whole gamut of injuries, primarily orthopedic injuries, anything from neck pain, back pain, post-surgical rehabilitation. We also specialize in treating victims after any car accidents or slip and fall type injuries.
LionsPTLV.com, 702-476-0222.
All right,
Welcome to F1.